Okay, so I noticed a lot of you got this drawing and you're trying to fill out this chart, but you haven't touched this.
Easier to draw it out.
It helps a lot to mark this stuff on here. It helps you see whether it's angle side angle or, you know, right? Because if we're trying to prove these two angles are equal, what are we going to do? Prove the triangles are congruent, and then because the triangles are congruent, we'll have congruent triangles have congruent parts, right? So a lot of you are just, I said always start with your givens. So you got this right here, that's already given to you. So we can just go TR congruent to RE, that's given, and mark it on there, TR and RE. That'll help you so much. TRK is congruent to angle ERK. So TRK and ERK, that's these. Those are equal, and that's given. Then the good old reflexive property with RK equals RK. Reflexive property. Mark it on there. Now that should tell you something once it's all... Isn't it a lot easier to see now?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're done, aren't you? Well, you're not done, but they're congruent, aren't they? Side angle side. Boom. So, alright. That was easy. So triangle TRK is congruent to triangle ERK. Side angle side congruence. Is that it? This should always be, whatever it says to prove, that should always be your last line. So angle T must equal angle E. And why is that the case?
Because
you're gonna congruent triangles have congruent parts, or congruent parts of congruent triangles are congruent. Whatever you want to write. You could write me a sentence if you want. You could write a whole paragraph. Like, I know this because...
What was the last one?
What?
What was the last one for the reason?
This? That means congruent triangles have congruent parts. Basically it means because we prove that the triangles are congruent, don't congruent triangles, don't all the angles and all the sides have to be the same?
Is it congruent?
Yeah. Yeah. So I know these two angles must be the same because the triangles are congruent.
Okay.
So that just, I mean, you could write, we just abbreviated it. Congruent triangles have congruent parts. It means they're congruent, so they must have the same angles. That's it. That's a very test-like problem. Pretty easy, right?
What was the state? Do it again. How does it do it?
I didn't understand a word you said.
Like you said, the state has a different way of saying.
Oh, yeah. I think they put C, congruent parts of congruent triangles are congruent. If you see a bunch of C's with a bunch of other letters mixed up and it's abbreviated, it means this. That's all it means. It means that their triangles are congruent, so all the angles and all the sides have to be congruent. Okay. Ready for a hard one?
Yeah. Sure.
Let's go with... let's go like this. Didn't really want to put that arrow there. Let's go and erase that.
Oh.
Ignore that. You can leave it on yours. I mean, it's gonna. And we'll go A, B, C, D, E. And we'll say given AB is parallel to DE. here's the problem. For you viewers at home, I'm going to stop the video again. And the answer will be in the next one.